But one summer, like, I got really fucked up, and there was just a group of like 5 guys, and a train happened. 5 isn't even that much.
So cute, love them already. It does kind of suck thinking about like when my kid is 20, I might be like 60.
For the last 6 years, I've just not been the mom, the wife, the friend, the business owner that I've wanted to be.
Careful, because she's 43 and single for a reason.
Buy a dog, cat, die alone.
I'm tired of trying to figure out what to eat for dinner every day of my life. It's just me.
People are like, you're too picky, and I'm like, yeah. Somehow, two things can be true at once. I'm super picky, yet I still pick the wrong people. I'm good at picking not good choices, so I'm help.
Help. Well, you know what it is we have to take it back to the old school. That's why we have this problem in modern day America. A lot of ladies are picking what they want, picking their own guy. They're young. They'll get to around her age. She's like around 28, going into her 30s. So now they're panicking. And then they hit 35 and it's too late. That's what happens. Look at what they do. Take a look.
A break confession.
Oh my gosh, bro! Hold on!
Say.
But one summer, like, I got really fucked up, and there was just a group of like 5 guys, and a train happened. But like, it wasn't anything crazy. 5 isn't even that much, bro.
Where's your dad? Where's your mom?
5 isn't even that much.
Belongs to the streets.
It's not that much. It's not that much.
It's not that
That's-
much.
If I would have went to 6, that would have been crazy. But I only went to 5. It was like 2 summers ago. It was nothing, bro. Next summer, I'm gonna up it to 6. Maybe this summer.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, let me be that +1 then.
I told you, remember the
It's complicated though.
complicated.
Yeah.
Easy. Look, right now she's easy. Then she's racking up all these bodies. This is what happens. Now she thinks she's fit to be someone's wife. You don't go from being a 3 or 4. That's what a lot of them do. You don't go from being a 3 or 4 to getting keys to the kingdom. Doesn't work that way. A lot of ladies do that, and it's hard. It's hard because you can't get peanuts off the brain. That's what happens to you ladies. Look, you're talking like, oh, I want to get 6 now. The guy said, oh, how about I be the 6? You look like you're going to reject him, but you're not. You're probably going to give him some right after this. Easy. And she's actually pretty too. Be careful out there, fellas.
The one thing that I do regret about not having kids by this age at 35, and not to say just because I don't have them doesn't mean I don't want them. I do. When the time is right, it will happen. I know for sure. I'll be a great mother, loving mother, festive mother. My kids gonna be so cute. I just can't wait to see them. So cute, love them already. It does kind of suck thinking about like when my kid is 20, I might be like 60, possibly. I don't know. I might be older, might be younger, give or take. But right now I'm 35, and I'll never have that little age gap like me and my mom had. Like my mom had me at 20, so we're 20 years apart. So I can still kick it with her at 35. It's going to look different with my child. It does scare me because in this day and age, we're just dropping like flies in our 50s and our 60s. And it makes me think, girl, you gotta take care of yourself because you're gonna be an older parent. And I definitely want to see my kid, graduate high school, go to college, get married. And I gotta take care of myself like now. So
Yes, you do. You're 35? No kids. Look, I'm looking at you. You're a little overweight. It's going to be hard. It is. Because you definitely need to get that weight down because you want to live a long time. Maintenance is important. I learned maintenance when I got older. I had some slip-ups and some things happen. I realized I'm not that young anymore. And I'm not. I turn 44 next week. Next week is my birthday. I may go live. Guys, join it live if I throw it. But I turn 44 next week. When I hit 54 or 55, I want to feel and look like I'm in my 30s. I want to be doing things. I still want to be able to run an 11 flat in 100 meters. That's amazing for a 55-year-old. I'm running 11 flat. You find some guys in the Olympics running 11 flat. I used to be a track star, just to let you guys know. I'm actually extremely fast. But yeah, it might be too late. You might not be able to have kids. Think about it. It's deeper than you think.
I am here to help you out. So putting on my research scientist cap, technically we consider young adulthood from 20 to 40. So you are still a young adult. So let's start reframing how we are going to approach love again. And what I would recommend for you to do is really incorporate visualization tools. So Pinterest is about to be your best friend. And I want you to literally create Pinterest boards on what do you want your love to look like. Then I want you to do another board on what do you want your love to feel like? What do you want your romantic and loving experience to feel like? I want you to put the photos in the board. And then the next board that I want you to create, what do you look like in love? Think about your style inspirations. Think about fragrance. I really want you to incorporate all 5 of your senses in building this board. And a practice that I do when I really feel down and out and when I really feel invisible, I either think through this or I take pen to paper and journal it. If you were to sit down with 80-year-old you, 90-year-old you, 100-year-old you, what story would she tell about her life? What story would she tell about her love life, her dating experiences, the type of people that she met along her journey of life? And then I start planning backwards from that, right? So if I were to sit down with 80-year-old Khadijah, what would be the love life that she would talk about and tell me? What is the advice that she would give? And I really want you to reframe the perspective in which you are navigating life. And also don't put your value or don't put your value in other people's hands. And what I mean by that, who the cares what other people got to say? No, genuinely. Like, I want you to really think about that on its most intimate, in-depth level. And I also want you to...
No, I got to stop it right there. Because what's happening is these ladies know. Like the last lady is 35. These women are older. They don't know what's going to happen. You can mess around and pass tomorrow. Like, that's the wild thing that these ladies take for granted. They take for granted that you could die. Like, that's why even as a Christian, they say, you know, you live like tomorrow's your last day because you never know. You can drop from a plane. So this mind boards and all of this other stuff, it's off. I got to show this next video. This next video, it touched my heart because this is a lady that got it right and she's still hard on herself. But watch the difference.
What's up, man?
He's not having a good day.
I'm sorry, man. Did anything happen?
Just the same stuff.
I get it, babe. Life's hard.
That's her husband.
I know that, like, I've actively, like, worked towards the life that I have now. This isn't the life that I want. And it's just, like, so frustrating to me. I've sacrificed my 20s. I've sacrificed all of the years with the kids being young. And I just don't think it was worth it. It's not even about the money, though. Like, that's the thing.
What I was gonna say
Tell her.
is, like,
Tell her.
We're doing good for, like, our age.
I'm just frustrated. The chaos and the hustle, and I'm just so tired of it. Always being pulled in a million directions. For the last 6 years, I've just not been the mom, the wife, the friend, the business owner that I've wanted to be.
I beg your pardon?
I don't think I give myself enough credit, though.
Because I've been spread so thin, it's just like to not even like execute best of my abilities just like pisses me the off. Like it makes me so mad. But then it's like, I realistically understand that, like, that with everything that was going on,
I'm about to cry too. This is beautiful.
like, I did the best of the situation. Like, I get that. I'm just surviving and I'm not thriving in anything. I am a CEO. Like, it's not, yes, because I'm never executing to the best of my abilities because I can't.
All right.
Like, I can't.
Let me tell y'all what happened. She did everything right. Probably found her husband in college, went to college, got a degree, all of that. Found her husband in college, had the kids right away, got that out the way, right? So she's not saying, I'm 35 and I'm alone and I regret it. And she did it right. Now she's a CEO. That's how you're supposed to do it. Get the kids done while you're early and can have them flawlessly. Flawless victory. I feel like, what's the name? Mortal Kombat. Flawless victory. That's how it is when you do it the way she's doing it. But she's feeling it. She's a mother. She wants to be home with her kids. She wants to be cooking meals for her husband. She's crying because of that. Rare breed. There's still some left, but very few.
If I pour everything into this business like I'm supposed to in this role, then I'm a horrible person to my children. I cannot continue this conversation because I'm losing my mind, but I am just not having.
I just want you to know you're doing good. I understand that there's ups and downs, and I do get that it's hard. I fully agree.
I don't want to keep trying to keep up. I do not want to. I want to.
You're gonna slow down.
I'm just so frustrated. I'm just so frustrated. Yeah. Okay, well, let me go because you're just being. You're being logical, and I don't want to be logical.
I'm with you.
I'm just overwhelmed and I'm frustrated. Well, since I just cried my eyes out, I think I'm just going to end the vlog here today. I love you guys. See you tomorrow.
Look, something like this, right? If she's frustrated, she wants to be home with the kids, find a way to do what you do or do something else, right? So you can be home. Like right now, I do what I do, and I would do many different things, but I do it all for my home. To run my business, I don't have to go anywhere. And I've saw it. I've saw it happen with many Americans. Many Americans did the same thing I did. I was shocked to find out in 2013, most people making the most money were at home. I'm looking at those numbers, crunching them up, and I'm going, wow. And I'm going to put that together too for guys that get my program. Put that together, showing how it can all be done from home. So she needs to figure that out. Figure out how she can do that. Right? Because she wants to be home with the kids, but she should have help. Right? She should also have a helper so she can still be there, cook the meals, take care of the kids on her time to where she's home. But no, mommy's not home. Right? She may need to build a garage or something where she can go in there. No, kids, don't come to the garage. The garage is locked. That's her fortress. Seriously. That's her fortress. That's how I had it set up when I had my other places. I was staying in my other condo that I have to sell. I have two other condos, two condos I'm selling. And you guys may not remember, but about 6 months ago, I had one condo I was living in, and I had a whole other condo just to make videos in. That whole condo unit, 2-bedroom, everything. No, 1-bedroom, was to make videos in. So I could cook lunch there, whatever I want to do. Take a shower there, make my videos. I went in there every day. That's when I had the layout and I had the different things on the screen. I loved it. But that's what she needs to figure out.
And I've been single off and on for the past a little bit more than 3 years. I talk about this a lot on here, but a lot of people say to me, what's wrong with you? Something's wrong with you if you're single at 43. And most recently, the last person that I dated, he was much younger than me. He said, my friends and family sometimes say, be careful because she's 43 and single for a reason. And when he said that to me, he said it with trepidation because I think he thought that would hurt me. And it didn't, and it doesn't. Because I think for something to actually offend you, oftentimes it's because it's something that you believe about yourself. And that is...
No, you still think you're hot stuff. Because you think I put my makeup on, I still look young. But no, your time is nearly up. Probably is. I don't understand why you waited this long. Same thing, all of you. You were too picky. And I know you regret it. Don't act like you don't.
That is not something I believe about myself. Because I know why I'm single at 43. And there's a lot of reasons. But the biggest reason is that I was committed to somebody else for a very long time. And it didn't work.
I wonder why.
And that's okay. And that leads me to this age. Now, it's been 3 years since that relationship ended, a little bit more. And it's not like in those 3 years, I went out and was on dating apps and trying to date whoever just to have a man in my life. No, I took time to understand me, and my patterns and my insecurities, and for me to build a confidence and a love for myself, because no one can come into your life and give you fundamental confidence. That is something that you need in yourself to really be able to correctly love someone else back. If you are very insecure, you're going to be like that to the other person too. You're going to be picking them apart all the time because that's how you feel about you. So if you're single right now at any age, who cares? You should be if you are, because clearly there's time that you need for you to date you, and everything will happen as it should.
I wonder you stayed single.
And the other thing too, I am not on TikTok to find a man. I don't want that. I am on here because there is a stigma about people over a certain age that are still single. And I would like to provide some solidarity and maybe some insight for other people so they can feel more confident in their own single lives and taking time to understand themselves more and maybe take time to vet people a little bit more to find the right person. That's it. I'm not on here to find a boyfriend.
Oh no.
That's weird.
So you're on here to give people confidence. But let me tell you something. People aren't slow. From the way your voice sounds, you sound like you were just bawling your eyes out, and you look like you were just bawling your eyes out. So what confidence are you really giving people? Confidence that you're hurt too? Seriously. Ladies don't realize they need to listen to men. They do. Patriarchy, patriarchy. That's all you yell. But look at what happened with the wife, right? The wife, just now I showed. The CEO wife. She said, I'm going to get off the phone with you. You're just being logical. She wanted to get off the phone because she wanted somebody to fluff her up, and her husband was smashing her with logic. That's what you need.
What you're describing is you'll act right when you feel like it. Buy a dog, cat, die alone. Because no man deserves to suffer you.
Emotional damage.
That's the case for a lot of you. A lot of you. She's young right now. She's in that 5 body stage, right? This girl's old. She's in I regret the 5 body stage. So all of you, seriously, buy a dog, buy a cat, and die alone. Like when he did that, people don't understand what they were watching. The men understood, but the ladies didn't understand. They thought he was just picking and prodding, and that's not what he was doing. That's what's realistically going to happen to most of you. And look at it. I'm showing it. The next video I'm gonna make is about a woman in her 65 who regrets not having kids because she wanted to be free. Yeah, it's wild. It's crazy out there.
I'm Talia. I'm 30 years old, and I'm a failure. I'm not 30. I'm actually 29.
Over 27, unmarried, female. What do you call this lady? Call them 剩女, which means leftover women.
But I'm turning 30 in October, and I do still actually think I'm a failure. I realize that I have been wasting my life and my time on earth doing things that I don't want to be doing because I'm too scared of doing the things that I do want to be doing. Or I don't even know. I don't know the reason. There's so many reasons. There's like familial pressure and societal pressure and cost of living and whatever else. But I don't want to live that way anymore. So I'm doing this. Whatever this is, I'm going to start posting. I'm just going to start posting what I'm up to, the things that I'm doing to try to shift out of this because I kind of feel desperate and this might be the only way. So, I mean, you can follow, you cannot follow. I'll still be posting. I'll still be trying. See you soon.
She doesn't know what she wants to do, and she's at the crossroads of her life. 30 years old, has no clue. I wasn't there. I'll be honest. I wasn't there because I just did stuff. Seriously, I just kept doing things. I knew in my 20s when I was working at the cable company, I wanted to be in media. Seriously, I started Gets It Out Marketing Group when I was 22 years old. I'm yelling it to the mountaintops. Gets it out, gets it out. I still have a Gets It Out channel that I do. I got to build it. I got to make consistent videos, which I'm going to start making 3 to 4 videos a day on it and putting it out because I want to get that name out there, right? But I knew then I wanted to be in media because I attempted to do things. A lot of these ladies, they're just going willy-nilly through life. Getting a guy, making their life about guys. While men know they have to plan. All men plan. Not all, I can't say that. But they have a plan. The smart guys have a plan. And the ones that make it, they stay consistent.
I wish somebody just would have told me when I was younger, like, how hard life was going to be. Somebody should have, like, I know niggas said, like, life's going to be hard. They should have went into detail or something. Somebody should have been more real with me. Somebody should have kept it really real with me, and I would have been saving money from the age of 7, or maybe I would have gave up sooner. I don't know, but like this is too much. It's too much going on. I'm tired of trying to figure out different ways. Jesus Christ, this hair! I'm tired of trying to figure out different ways to make money. I'm tired of having to keep up with my own health, go to the doctor, go to the dentist, go to the eye doctor. No!
To adulthood.
No! I'm tired! I'm tired of trying to figure out what to eat for dinner every day of my life. It's just me in here. It's just me
That's not my problem.
in here. I'm only one person. I can't do all of this. I can't. I got a headache every other day. God bless America, but bless me first. Jesus. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I could demolish a building with my bare hands right now. That's how angry I am. I could take down the Empire State Building with nothing but rage. I promise to God I could do it.
A lot of these ladies don't realize she needs a man, right? She needs a man to come in her life and give her some order. Oh yeah, you don't want that man. The man you need, you don't want. Maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe you do. But this is the same lady that talked about us. Talked about passport bros and have no idea. Well, I say some guys going overseas, yeah, they do some seedy stuff, but I'll say it again. I understand it. And for you to shame it and you can't compete with these ladies is crazy. But look at you, sitting there at home by yourself. You have some clue of what to do. It's just you're probably making the money because you're making money on TikTok. I seen you've been doing this since 2022 or 23. So you're making money, but you're spending it as fast as you're making it. So you're doing this. You're in a hamster wheel. And you got to work on putting it to the side and planning on something else that you can escape with and build something bigger. It's bigger than just social media.
Says that they don't watch the news. They said it's negative and they just don't want to bother themselves with it. And can I just say how privileged you are? How privileged of a life do you live that you don't have to pay attention to the things that are occurring in our world right now because it's negative to you? You are so lucky as the things that are going on, they don't affect you. They don't affect the people you love. They don't affect the people you care about. You're not a marginalized person. How lucky you are. Ignorance is bliss, right?
I think what they're trying to say, well, they probably don't watch it, but I know about everything happening, but I don't focus on it because you can't, right? You have to let it all go. You have to be that kind of person. I think that's what saved me from gray hairs. I got a couple peeking up, but I think not caring but not caring, woo, that saved me. It saved me from a lot. Because like a lot of you guys don't know, I'm a dog. I'm the kind of guy. I'm going to be real. You talk funny, you getting a swift one. And I'm going to go on about my day. Seriously. I'm not even trying to act tough. That's just how I was since I was a kid. A bulldog, a monster. And when you see me, I look like a monster too. Like, I'm just like that. I don't let anything stress me out. So I kind of live like that guy lives. All right. And I think every man should live like that. That's what being a man is. You know? And that's the way I will continue to be. But except for quick to anger. That's changing. I'm working on that. And I can't do nothing but let the man upstairs mold me and shape me. But still, I don't want to be worried about nonsense. Why? Because the man upstairs is going to take care of everything. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Also, if you watched this far, thank you for watching. You're a real one. And if you want to know how to make money online and how to escape the matrix, because I've escaped, and I escaped many years ago. I've been doing this for a while. And that's why I'm offering my package for under $125. And I can show you how to make hundreds of thousands. I can show you how not to pay taxes legally. You want to know how I can show you all of that? You ever want to see my video? I can show you that because this is the way. This is the way. Passport, bro. Cash for no.